Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I welcome you all to the 176th meeting of fellow Toastmasters Club. I hope everyone had your Sunday special lunch. Yes. Just like a well-prepared recipe needs some ingredient to move perfect. Our Toastmasters meeting have some ground rules. This ensure our meeting stays in a right manner. Please put your mobile phone silence or in off. We'll give you 10 seconds. Thank you. Please stay on mute unless you come on stage. If anyone need to leave this meeting room, please do only so when you hear the applause. And the last one, don't forget to enjoy the show. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutual positive learning where members can develop their communications and leadership skills, resulting in great self-confidence. What is the scariest movie you watched when you was a kid? Yeah, he goes to Hollywood. I remembered watching Kanchana movie and I got scared. But it's really funny when I think how that movie scared me. Just like that movie, many of us feared the one thing about this public speaking. You can overcome the fear when you grow about the scary movie. Likewise, you can overcome the public speaking fear. Here comes the Toastmasters which help you to conquer the fear. Now I would like to call our presiding officer, Toastmaster Preetika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh, for laying down the ground rules. A warm good afternoon to my dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. It's our duty and privilege to induct new associate ExCom members. So I request the members to join me in the stage that I call upon now. Toastmaster Kalaimani, Toastmaster Balaji, Toastmaster Sasi, Toastmaster Nandini, Toastmaster Bharat. Please come. I'm very happy to introduce Toastmaster Kalaimani and Toastmaster Balaji as Associate Sergeant at Arms. And Toastmaster Sasi as Associate Vice President Public Relations. And our favorite Toastmaster Bharat as Associate Vice President Membership. Last but not the least, our Toastmaster Nandini as Associate Vice President Education. I thank your willingness for joining our team to serve our club, and I wish you all the very best in your journey. Thank you so much for joining. In Toastmasters, it is our custom to get introduction from our guests. Today we have one sweet guest with us. Could you please tell your name and where you are from, and how do you get to know about Toastmasters and what you are looking for?
Hello everyone, I'm Shalini here. So I got to know about Toastmasters online when I was searching to improve my communication skills, especially public speaking. So I'm from life science background. I studied in PIT and worked for CMC. So after my engineering background, so I worked for a couple of hospitals and clinical research organizations. So after my son was born, so I took a break. So now I'm going to rejoin my career. So that is where I want to develop my skills and move in a progressive way. So that is where I started searching and
why we are all here, and you will meet like-minded people here. There is a saying, the bad thing is time flies away, and the good thing is you are the pilot. Here, the members of our club today is a pilot of today's meeting. In Toastmasters, you all know we time everything. However, based on the suggestions and feedback that we received in the last couple of meetings, I think it is we need to focus, we need to be more cautious in using our time wisely. Usually in our general evaluator report, we have a checklist whether we start the meeting at time. But there is no checklist that we end the meeting on the time. So I request all the members to pay more careful attention to time and card. For all the role players, if red card is being shown, I encourage you to stop your introduction or your report within 10 to 15 seconds maximum after the red card is being shown. Okay? Done? Yes. So we'll have this as one of our goals of today's meeting. Okay? Today, an experienced Toastmaster is going to play the special role of Toastmasters meeting. She is a software engineer, a passionate public speaker. It's none other than our Toastmaster Kriti as Toastmaster of the Day.
Hi everyone. My name is Riley, and you can call me Riley. I would like to thank Toastmaster Kriti for inviting me to Value Toastmasters Club. I am really honored to be the Toastmasters of the day for today's meeting. Has anyone here not seen Inside Out? Please hands. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Which I understand. Yeah, so this, for people who have not watched Inside Out, it is a wonderful story of how my emotions, joy, fear, anger, sad, and disgust navigate me through the life's up and downs. Similarly, let's all together come and explore these different emotions together. Shall we?
Yes.
Similarly, I think that even in Toastmasters, we all experience a range of emotions as we learn and improve as speakers. So, these emotions come in a role that time. I have heard that there are 3 segments in Toastmasters meeting: prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. I'm feeling a bit sad now because I have to hand over the stage to my emotion sadness, who will come and take control over the stage. Usually I don't invite this emotion, but then later I realized this emotion helps us to reflect and learn through past experience. It always finds deeper meaning in every situation. So it's okay, I should call the sadness on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yes. So let me ask a question to all of you. Are there anyone in this room who has never gotten sad in your entire lifetime? Please raise your hands. Expected response. So it's very clear that we cannot lead our life being happy all the time. Life has its ups and downs. But the sad moments are more precious in my perspective, because it sets you apart from other people, and you will have a great time to think a lot on the actions you have taken, and it will help you to make wise and insightful decisions that is going to make your life more meaningful, right? And today, as a general evaluator, similar to this sadness, I'm going to make this meeting meaningful by giving insightful and constructive feedback. Well, I'm not going to do this alone. I have a team, my fellow emotions, who is going to assist me in this. Well, talking about the first emotion, actually this emotion happens in our day-to-day life,
and we go through this emotion for a lot of times. I would not say like this emotion is not required for our life, because sometimes it's necessary and sometimes we must have to avoid this emotion. And most importantly, these emotions is really spoiling our inner peace of mind. Has anyone guessed what the emotion is? Anger. That's correct. Yes. So you all know that when you are being angry, what is going to heal that anger? Time. So when it takes a sufficient amount of time, you can get out of any type of anger, and definitely it will help you and make you take wise decisions. And in this meeting, we have a person called Timer to make us all have a fine and calm type report, and it's none other than Toastmasters. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the timer for today's meeting. My role as a timer is to keep time for all the speakers, and I'll check those speakers whether they are completing their speech on time. And I am today embodying the character anger. So, no rambling, just get to the point and finish on time. And each of you will be provided with specific time period, and I will be indicating those times with the 3 color timer cards: green, yellow and red. Pay attention to all those timer cards because I won't repeat it again. And for icebreakers, there will be time limit of 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will show the green card, 5 minutes, yellow card, 6 minutes, red card. And there will be a buffer time of 30 seconds on either side of the speeches. That is, if a speaker speaks less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes 30 seconds, or exceed more than 6 minutes 30 seconds, they will be disqualified. And when it comes to prepared speech, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes, I will show the green card, 6 yellow card, at 7 I will show the red card. There will be a buffer time of 30 seconds on either side of the speeches. At 4 minutes 30 seconds, or if the speaker speaks less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or exceed more than 7 minutes 30 seconds, they will be disqualified. And when it comes to table topic speeches, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, I will show the green card, 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card, and 2 minutes, I will show the red card. If the speaker speaks less than half a second or exceed more than 2 minutes to 30 seconds, they will be disqualified. And finally, when it comes to individual evaluation, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes, I will show the green card. 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will show the red card. Similarly, there will be a buffer time of 30 seconds on either side of the speeches. At 1 minute 30 seconds, if the speaker speaks less than 1 minute 30 seconds or exceed more than 3 minutes 30 seconds, they will be disqualified. And I warn you all, if you ignore my signals, you will face the consequences. Okay? Understood? Thank you.
Thank you, my fellow emotion anger, for angrily delivering your report. Well, we all know that it's very difficult to control our anger, so that's why we have a partner for our anger today, and that's none other than Toastmasters Santosh. Toastmaster, please come and deliver your introduction. He doesn't have intro? Okay. Well, now moving on to the second emotion. Well, on a Saturday night, you have a very delicious dinner and you have started sleeping, and in the middle of the night, and there comes a strange sound. Jal, jal. And the fragrance of jasmine flower. And definitely, you are not going to open your eyes. I hope you all guess what emotion it is. Fear. And fear not only happens there, it also happens when you are speaking on a stage. So today, when people are going to come and deliver their speeches or their role plays, they will definitely feel this emotion, and it will help them to have fillers in this speech, right? So to control their fillers, we have a person called R in our meeting today, and it's none other than Toastmaster Ritu. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Hello everyone, I'm Fear, your archangel. So out of fear, we unknowingly and knowingly use filler words like and, so, and any other sounds that might distract you from the message. So as I'm the Fear today, I usually be very cautious and anxious. So I'll keep an eye on you to use for checking out the filler words, the sounds and expected words in our speeches today. So try to minimize it, okay? And at the end of the meeting, I will share a brief report on how we all did together. Over to you, Jenny.
Thank you, my fellow emotion Fear, for delivering our introduction. And now moving on to the most important emotion. Well, we all wake up every day and have our breakfast, go to a 9 to 5 job, we come back to home, we eat, sleep, and we repeat the process. And when the routine goes by, we all are missing out something really important in our life. What's that emotion? Joy or happiness. And you know what? Grammar is something that adds beauty to the language and builds joy in speaking with people. So in our meeting today, we have a person called grammarian who is going to build more joy in this meeting and add beauty to the language of English. It's none other than Toastmaster Srinath.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madam. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As your grammarian today, I am absolutely thrilled to be much like joy from inside out. The part of grammarian has two parts. Part one is to choose the word of the day. The word of the day is versatile. Anyone knows the meaning of versatile? Yes, exactly. The ability to adapt with a different situation or activities. So the meaning of the word is, the usage of the word is versatile. This versatile in sports is able to excel in both handball and volleyball, for example. The second part of grammarian is to pay close attention to the speaker, their usage of their language, and also I will note down any improper usage like words, and as well as the outstanding words, quotes, thoughts that truly shines. I will be very joy if you use this word of the day in your speech. Thank you. And over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, my fellow emotion Joy, for delivering a report. And now, we all go through a lot of emotions in our life, but it's really important to recreate and relive on those moments. Is it right? So in our meeting today, we have a person called listener, and can somebody say what emotion that we can connect to this role? I think it's very nostalgia, right? So we have our listener today, Toastmaster Vani, who is going to rewind the entire meeting with her role and with her questions. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster. As your official nostalgia listener, I will be dusting off my ears to catch every delightful memory you share. So let's dive into the good old when phones had cords and we thought 2000 was the end of the year. So I'll check how versatile you are in listening skill. Thank you. Over to you,
Thank you, listener, the nostalgia, my fellow emotion. Well, I hope you all got an interaction with my fellow emotions, and we all will back with an emotional report in the end. Over to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Sadness. You know, I forgot to bring one emotion along in this today's meeting. Is because that was she keep on complaining about the meeting, each and every part. She's disgusted. She'll be telling me, what is this kind of meeting? What chat is this? What please is this? It's so disgusting. So I left her at home today for now, so that she doesn't spoil the mood of today's meeting. Does anyone know what is the meaning of Inside Out? Like why they have kept the movie title Inside Out, and why I got inspired to have it Inside Out. What is Inside Out? Usually
We have to know about yourself. We are bringing out what is inside.
Introspection.
Introspection. Yeah. So it is like why the Inside Out was there, because it's exploring all the complex emotions that is happening inside one people's mind. We can't see those because some people try to control it out. It happens in our mind, but we can't see those, and that thing they are bringing it out and showing to understand and to develop and work upon those emotions and learn also. So that's why they kept the word Inside Out. So now we move on to the most important segment, which is prepared speeches. I would wish all the speakers to be versatile with their emotions through their speeches. So the first speaker for today's session is Toastmaster Fatima. She is a person who's dynamic and stylish, who's dedicated nearly 8 years as a project coordinator in auditing firm. She believes herself to be self-confident and motivated. She's an avid leader committed to lifelong learning. Before I call her on the stage, let me call her evaluator Toastmaster Kale, who's a HR manager in Banking Institute with his passion in photography, tennis, yoga and learning, and he also keeps up with the news. So I welcome Toastmaster.
So my target speaker is today Fatima Rui is my target speaker. She is going to deliver his first speech, that is icebreaker speech, and the duration will be 6 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes, and the purpose of the speech is introduce herself to the crowd. Okay, so without any further ado, I will hand over to the
So, Toastmaster. One more thing, suggestion. She is giving her icebreaker speech. Usually, it is said that icebreaker speech, after an icebreaker speech, we all should give a standing ovation because it's the start of her journey. It's like it's mostly encouraging the speaker. Toastmaster Fatima, my journey to you. My journey to you, Toastmaster Fatima.
Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and to the dear guest. So today is my icebreaker speech. I always believe the option we make in your life will be determined only by your decisions. Today I am Fatima Rudi, standing in front of all of you, and let me tell you a typical girl next door story and her journey so far. So she has born in cold October month of the year of 1993 in a small beautiful village. She is the girl, she is always fearless, versatile, stubborn on her decisions, and always wanted to be so confident in her life. So this girl always, like as usual for everyone, finishes the college. So she needs to meet her college days. So when her difficult phase is started, when she is entering to the college, this girl has a fascinating skills in drawing. She is such an incredible drawing and versatility skills in florist, in strokes and every way. And this girl wanted to pursue her skills, engage her skills in a further degree. She went to the parents and said she wanted to pursue her engaging skills as a drawing. And the parents, as usual, they are not, allowed to her to move out of the village. They said they will be studying in their village only, wherever the college is available. But she is so adamant on her decision because she has made a choice of, to decide her future. So she was fought with her parents and relatives to all the communities wherever she belongs. And finally, in the glorious year of 2010, she got an admission in animation multimedia in the hot city of Chennai. As a girl, she is very anxious since the city was new and she was exploring the new city and way too more excited to explore the malls and restaurants in Chennai. Her first year of college was going very well, very pretty well, is going super as never is expected. And the second year of college, one day suddenly happened. The COD or whatever, the respective person came to the college and said, this animation multimedia degree will be considered as a diploma degree. We will not continue this course as a complete degree. So suddenly she don't know what to do. For her, it's a very horrific situation. As a teenage, 17-year-old, she don't know what to do because she has made a choice. She decided, I will never go back to my village or to my parents to say, I have come back again. I must not quit. I have decided in my mind as soon as I have come out my place. So she fought herself again. She decided I will not quit back again. And she has founded different colleges and finally again she got an admission in the same degree as animation multimedia in a different university. And she has explored all her skills, incredible skills, versatility skills, whatever she wanted to pursue in a career further in the future. And for her, it's very difficult because staying in it's kind of in a hot city, you need a lot of money because she has never exposed to the parents what is the situation is. So what she does is, as soon as she finishes the college, she runs to the job. She has to work very hard. She used to work Monday to Friday one job and Saturday, Sunday to another job. Different company, different roles, multiple roles. It's for the journey is ever imagine is difficult for her. Because she has to rush to the multiple jobs and she has to work for a hard time. And this girl makes sure that she has to take care of all her own needs, starting from fees, college fees, hostel fees, mess, everything she has to take care of her own needs. So she decided herself. Then it is not easy for her again because as soon as she reaches the college, she has to rush every places. And then she never used to visit her family places or any occasions. She never used to visit the places at all because she has to go job. Even though the college declares as a leave, she doesn't have an option to meet her family. For her, it's a very difficult phase, but she has stand up for herself and decided this is the choice I have made in my life. For this, I have to, run. And after a couple of years, she has now, today, this girl working in a multi-international auditing firm in an exclamatory position and the salary she never expected in life. And after this new enthusiastic butterfly come to her and one curious phase in another phase of life. She has everything achieved in whatever in this, in the career growth or a professional growth. And this new enthusiastic butterfly has came, she wanted to improve her leadership and the coaching skills. Then she finally found out one day and exactly 3 weeks ago, she met fellow Toastmasters. On one Sunday evening, she was standing in front of everyone and she decided she will be in this place only. And then, today, Fatima Ruhi, standing in front of all of yourself, giving your icebreaker speech, and Mr. Kriti called her to on stage to give her icebreaker speech. And this is my journey to all of you. Thank you for listening and thank you for providing the opportunity. Thank you for consideration. Thank you.
The timer, let's have 1 minute of silence for the evaluation to So now it's time to call the second speaker, Toastmaster Saranya. Before I call her upon the stage, let me call Toastmaster John, evaluator, who has who's a data-based public speaking coach who gets children on big stages using the power of drama.
I'm looking forward to the speech by my target speaker, Toastmaster Saranya. She's taken her pathways as motivational strategies and she's doing her level 1 project 2. The purpose of her speech itself is to speak with a purpose. So she has to speak with a purpose of what she wants to do with the speech is to inspire or to engage, entertain people or give out information. She has to choose that as a purpose and see if she's able to deliver a well-organized speech that delivers this purpose out there. All the best to you.
Introduction to Toastmasters Saranya. She is a very dedicated member to Toastmasters, and whenever you see her, she'll have a smile on her face. She is a student in VIT and she loves playing games. Games in sense, she gives the mobile games or Toastmasters Saranya. Stop suggesting, start following. Stop suggesting, start following Toastmasters Saranya.
Do you know the legend called Blue Satin Maran? What does his work? What is currently doing in industry?
Reviews.
He reviews someone's hard work, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about him. So, I think we are the luckiest students because we got all pass in our 10th grade and 11th grade. And we hope we will get all pass in our 12th grade. But unfortunately, Corona started decreasing. Schools started reopening. So, on Mayanapala festival, they published the timetable. The whole city was enjoying the festival. I was the one lying on the bed with more anxiety. As my sister is a school topper, my parents and the teachers had high expectation on me. Generally, we have a minimum 10 months duration for a public exam preparation. I wasted 7 months. The exam was in May and it was March of 2020. Just 3 months to go and I started preparing. So, the exam came. We all may not like the same subject, but we all hate the same subject called mathematics. Imagine today is my maths public exam. One of my friends called me around 6:30 a.m. He is very calm because he is a pure science student who don't have mathematics. He is very chill and asking about my preparation, and I literally started crying. Fail means I think I will get failed. And he started encouraging me, don't worry, nothing will happen. And I entered into the exam hall. The guy who encouraged me is sitting at the last bench of the classroom who is going to write his zoology exam, and I am sitting in the first bench looking at the empty blackboard. That is the worst thing that will ever happen in school. When I got my question paper, I started laughing at myself. Because for sure we know we will never get the final answer in our mathematics exam. But the only hope is we will get the step marks. That is how half of the students will get passed. That is how I passed in my mathematics. So I managed my exams, results out, and I got a decent mark. After a year, my cousin brother stepped into his 12th grade. The first thing that I did is I reached over him. Study well, bro. Don't waste your time. Start preparing from the beginning. This is the same advice I received from my mom and my sister when I stepped into my 12th grade, which I never followed, but ending up suggesting to somebody else. A quick forward to my college days. On May 21st of 2024, I had my last day exams of my second year. I don't know, I completed my exams or my exams completed me. My friends and I had a discussion where to have lunch. We have a lot of restaurants around our college we will never step into. We will have a special restaurants where we regularly go. So, even though we went to the same restaurants for the 15th time, we still had to make a decision. 4 people come up with 4 different ideas, and after a long discussion, we finally decided, okay, let's go to the restaurants for the 51st time. Why not? We went to the restaurants, we had our lunch, and this time for sure, we completed the food. So my friends bought half a liter of Coke and half a liter of 7. And one of my for your health, don't have it. That time, my rest of my friends were staring at me like how you guys are staring at me right now. This made me to realize that advising to somebody to do something or not to do something is easy rather than following it. Generally, we will have a habit of pointing somebody else when the teacher is asking for volunteers. Suppose when the teacher is announcing that our school is going to conduct a program, so who wish to host it? Without any delay, we will tell. Toastmaster Kriti will host it. Toastmaster Monica will host it. If Toastmaster Kriti and Monica will do it, why can't we? So, stop suggesting, start following. Thank you.
Let's have 1 minute of silence for the evaluator to mark this. So now for our third speaker, we'll have, let me introduce this third speaker, Toastmaster Abhidasha. She is a memory support and service director who teaches students with learning disabilities, helping them improve their subjects and handwriting. She enjoys hiking, playing with mechanical toys, gardening and reading books. So let's call her evaluator first, Toastmaster Manu on stage. He is a distinguished veterinary doctor with a post-graduation in veterinary surgery. He has 36 years of services in Department of Animal Husbandry and Tamil Nadu. So he's a very, he comes here with his experience. I welcome Toastmaster.
Good afternoon, dear Toastmasters and guests. The target speaker is going to be Toastmaster Abhidasha. She is a versatile speaker. The most significant thing about it is that the versatility she has as a voice. She is going to dig out today's theme inside out with the versatility power. She is presently working on a project on writing a speech with a specific purpose under the level 1 innovative planning. Today she is going to give a topic that is on greatest gift. I hope the purpose of this speech is going to learn or review the basic methods for writing a speech with a definite purpose and to provide and to present a well-documented, well-organized speech on any topic. We wish her all the best. I hope Toastmaster Abhidasha will bring out her versatility on the today's theme inside out. All the best. Thank you.
Now the third speaker, Toastmaster Abhidasha. Toastmaster Abhidasha, greatest gift, Toastmaster Abhidasha.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Today everybody got the versatility to show all the emotions. Even if you forget, let's say we are showing some emotion. That is inside out. Okay. In a village, one Sunday afternoon, Kanchan was playing with her friends under a hut. The hut roof is made of palm branches and stuff. And it is also strong enough to hold agricultural tools like axe, sickle, shovel, trowel, right? Okay. Now, Kanchan's second brother entering the game. Now he is instructing all the girls how to defend, how to save. At one point, all the girls realized he is the person playing our game. Now, Kanchan looking at the roof. Now everybody has to answer this question. Do you know what's on the top? Please go dig somewhere to find out your brains. We all have brains on our top. But then Kanchan's youngest sister is coming to her dad, crying, "Daddy, Tinu is not playing with me." Now daddy is saying, you have 5 friends around you, why can't you play with them? No, Dinu is playing with the puppy, he is not giving with me. He is not sharing. No, father laughed. Because rather she is worried about playing, she is worried that he is playing with the puppy. No, father said, okay, go call your brother Raja, who is helping your mom in removing seeds from the tamarind which they collected in lot from the roadside trees. The father called everyone, all the 4 kids. Raja, Rais, Kanchan, Pinky. We are going to a beautiful place. Get ready soon. Now I want everybody to close their eyes and visualize this beautiful place. Now Pinky was, beautiful place? She is 6 years old. Immediately she turned towards the friends. You want to come to the beautiful place? Go, get the puppy from me. She was so naughty. Now everybody is going to a beautiful place. Please close your eyes and visualize a tall, giant, dark grey mountain in front of you. Now lift your neck up to check the peak of the tall mountain. It's not peak, it's a plain surface. And turn your back towards the mountain. And in front of you there is a beautiful lake. It's a Sunday afternoon, around Sunday evening, around 4 o'clock. You imagine the sunlight, right? Okay, now you can open your eyes. Now father is having a coracle. You know what is coracle? It's a bowl-shaped boat with a long pole. Father know everything about this lake, so he know where is the depth and where the speed of the water flows. And center of the lake there is a well. Now this father wants to take his kids near the well. And on the way he is telling, we all go near the well. With the support of the well wall, I will park my coracle. One by one you have to, with the support of your hands, look into the well. Now, father supported his coracle. He locked both of his hands for his kids, one by one, keep their leg and support the wall of the well and look inside. Now, first Raja's turn, as he is eldest, he lifted the well and saw inside. Now, father is telling, you should not declare what you saw inside the well. Right? Now, second, Rai's turn. No, Rais is doing like this. Kanchan, no, I'm a little scared. You just go. Okay. Now Kanchan, being she is little mature, she also did the same. Now she asked her father, I should not say what is inside the well. Yes, she came back. Now it's Rai's turn because Pinky is too small. Now Rais is also looking at the well. As soon as possible, he came back again. He did not say anything. So it's Pinky's turn. She was happily, I should not say anything, I should not say anything. She did give the bed and came back. They returned home after this. Few days passed on, father expired. Now, the turn of the kids, how to face the challenges of life. The only mother who she has to get all the strength to grow up the kids. Now, Raja, grown up being responsible, he helped other kids and he became a good businessman. And Rais, he is scary from inside to face all the life challenges. The whole life, the other siblings were helping him to lift by motivating him so many things. But he can't, because from childhood he have that scary thing inside. The truth is, he did not look at the well. When he was supporting his hand and looking at the well, he was closing his eyes. He did not open. Now, Kanchan, she is matured enough and became an advocate. And Pinky, always enthusiastic, she started networking channel. So, the life have some purpose. It is us, we hide something inside, bring out something outside. So, control your emotions wherever possible and learn to face the life. And also, we have to teach our children life skills. That is the purpose of my speech. Thank you so much.
Now we'll have 1 minute of silence.
evaluator to write down his evaluation. Now let's all play a game called emotion charades. Okay, instead of Damshara's emotion charades, I want volunteers to come on stage. A line will be written in this paper. You have to not read it loud. You have to just enact that emotion. The audience feels. Very easy. And the emotions, I won't tell the name of emotion. The emotions which I said in the earlier 5 emotions. That's easy to guess. So anyone come? Should not read it loud, please. Then easy. They'll. How will you react when you get something happens? Fast.
Next. Next. Future. Next to me.
Tomorrow.
Procrastination.
Looking back.
You.
Dancing.
Oh, younger. Dance.
What emotion you feel when something happens to you? What emotion feel? What emotion?
Sad.
Exam.
Exam fail.
Fear. Exam fear.
Work.
You are explaining the sentence. No, what emotion? No, how reaction? What will be your reaction?
Reaction.
Sad.
We are curious to know what is that sentence.
Someone took credit for your work.
Oh.
Is sad or whatever emotion. She feels sad.
Others will happy if somebody. Happy. Excited.
Happy, joy.
Joy.
That's it.
That's it.
Happy. You found a bag. What was you found? A scale.
Anyway, it's a happy feeling.
Okay, anyone else? You can add.
I just realized that I'm a terrible actor. Angry.
Like really witness the situation is happening.
Fine. That's.
His friend is moving away.
My friend is moving away. I'm crying outside.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Excited.
Surprise.
Yeah. I won a lot.
Yeah.
Class violently, I'll come back.
No, repeat it.
Fear.
Yeah, fear.
What is that?
You're about to give a big speech.
Other guest.
You call names.
Let me call Santosh.
Embarrassed. Embarrassed.
Shy.
Embarrassment. He got a big birthday surprise.
Yeah, finally my friend's going to ask money from me because
That's why it's like that. His reaction is like that. Everyone will have different. Some will be happy, some will be. His emotion is that. Srinath, Balaji, who has not taken. Time for you to bring your emotions out.
Emotion not coming.
Your favorite cricket match got cancelled. How will you react?
Shit. I am wisely. Sorry.
So, and Toastmaster Ramesh, only one would you have. Toastmaster.
This is here.
Fear.
He's walking alone in night and he's hearing a strange noise. So he's coming and playing this emotion charades. So before being teenage, I knew only 5 emotions, which is joy, fear, anger, disgust, and sadness. But as I became teenage, there are 4 more emotions which entered in my space. Yes, anxiety, embarrassment, then boredom, and as well as she's doing better than me. He's doing better than me. Jealous. Envy. After we all would have all experiences. So now it's time to call that person on stage who will be asking questions, who will be throwing questions on you. Now it's time for us to think on our feet. It scares us, but it anticipates challenges at us. It throws challenges at us and it helps us to prepare for our future. So I welcome anxiety.
Thank you. So, I'm audible to everyone, right? Alright, picture this scenario. You attended your 12th grade, right? Boards, as Saranya has done. Exactly. See, your first day of your boards you're giving, isn't it? You've prepared to an extent. The last 2 or 3 months, you've wasted the most of the months. You've prepared in the last 2 months. You've worked really, really hard, day and night. Suddenly discovered how to work properly, and then you wake up during the first day of the exam. You start feeling an emotion. You go to the exam center. It is not your familiar the school that you go to. It's usually conducted some other place, some random school with the necessary bodyguards. Not bodyguards. What is that? Patrols. Yes. You start feeling a certain emotion that increases as you go towards the exam center. You sit in the table. It goes to the peak. The little, you have goosebumps, and your skin starts becoming cold, you start shivering. That happens to almost every one of us, I think, unless you're a topper like Pritika. But yes, until you get your paper, and you look at it, after which it depends on how much you have done. I mean, if you have done no preparation, you just go like, oh, it's gone. The point is, this is the emotion that I represent, anxiety. I'll give another example as well. For example, you're sleeping at night. How many of you keep the room completely pitch dark? Or do you have some, say, I think some of you guys have some light, right? Some basic light. You wake up in the middle, very tired, your mind is kind of lazy, and then you open your eyes, something, maybe the clothes that you've hanged on the sides, or it could be something in your, you see something that resembles a human, like, looks like human, right? Something that looks like a person, and then you freak out completely. Or you just put the comfort on your blanket, completely cover yourself with a blanket. This emotion again, this is anxiety. Anxiety, think about anxiety and fear, is that anxiety happens when you face something unknown. Whereas fear is usually delegated to a known emotion, a known threat of sorts. And I also consider something, anxiety to be a very versatile emotion in contrast to others, because it is often associated with some new habit, right? Something that unknown, something new, isn't it? And we face a lot of new things in our everyday life. We learn a lot of new things. We come to stage. We face a new. That's the point. Basically, we face a lot of new challenges and new things, and for each and every one of those, we have a certain degree of anxiety. And with that, this table topics of Toastmasters is what is here to combat this anxiety of sorts. This is where, for those of us, the guests, I'll inform what table topics is. This is the pinnacle of anxiety that you might experience for those of us introverts. See, I will be calling any member, Toastmaster, or even guests, will be invited to come forward to the stage, and I will be asking you to speak on a topic, some topic that I will give, for 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the timer will indicate the green card, which means that your speech has been qualified. And at 2 minutes, they will show the red card. Post that, you will have a 30 seconds gap, after which you are supposed to stop with your table topics. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
So I will encourage a Toastmaster, an experienced Toastmaster or existing Toastmaster, to first volunteer for the sake of our guests to show. Anyone, any Toastmaster, please. Toastmaster passing on confident leading. Yes. So, which emotion do you like to explore? I want to ask on some emotion. Any particular emotion? Yes, you have joy, you have fear.
Excited.
Okay, we'll go to joy. What is something that you went like above and beyond to ensure that this other person feels the joy?
Other person is feeling the joy.
Yes, you've done to your friend, for example, you've done something above and beyond so that he or she experiences joy or happiness.
Okay. So, again, good evening to the fellow Toastmaster and the dear guest. So, now I'm going to speak about the joy and happiness not given to others. So, I think everyone knows this Corona times and COVID times, whatever has happened, how difficult things time for everyone. So, during that time, I have decided to give whatever is having with me, whatever is happy, or money, or courage, whatever you have. Because by that time, everyone needs some support. More than a support, everyone needs some happiness in their family, because I firmly believe happiness brings only from money. If you have money, you will get anything. Even the sad moments also become as a happy moment. So during Corona time, everyone was facing a very, very difficult time. So by that time, I have decided, I'll make sure to, at least for the middle age, I'll need to do something for myself. I'm not going to sit like this. So I have associated with other trustees and other members and we have helped them. Initially 30 members, and gradually it increased as 100 members. And again, gradually I have volunteered from my friends, colleagues, everyone. They have sent so much, like plethora of money. I never expected they will give me something. And gradually that numbers increased, like 300 to 500 members. We have help from the widows, from the child, and who is no job, who is suffering for getting a job. They don't have food at all in their home. So whatever is having from us, and I think that happiness I have giving others, I felt very happy by that moment. And that is the best time in my life what I have done in life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other volunteers? Toastmaster Fatima has given a wonderful speech. Anyone else? Any other Toastmaster? Come on, President. She was staring at me. Any emotion that you would like to speak on, or you want me to give it?
You can.
Always seems so prim and proper, right? I'll give you a word. Envy. Envy. Jealousy. Anytime you were jealous of some person and you let that emotion out, like show on your face or something like that. Other people, you understood, right?
Yes. I have never particularly envied some person, but there are some things that we feel little jealous when seeing someone else. Maybe some part of their life or something that they have or some of their personality. And even if I feel that, I don't take it in a negative way. I think I can also acquire that. If it is a skill, I can develop it. If it is a thing, I can buy it. If it is a place, I can also go and visit. I never show my emotions to others. People might have never seen me angry, but in my home, they know I'll be angry always. I'll get angry. Even some silly things I shout at them. But with others, I never show my emotions. Even if I feel jealous, I know it's just a feeling. It's not someone's fault or also not my fault. Humans have different emotions. It's one of that. And that is a thing that I can acquire. So why should I envy? Instead of that, I can become a friend of that person and I can learn from them. That's how I take it. Thank you.
Very diplomatic answer. Alright, now I would like to encourage a guest to come forward. Please. Sadness? Okay, simple question. Your opinion on crying, is it a strength or weakness?
My opinion on crying would be a strength. Yeah, so good evening, Toastmasters. So today I'm here to come and see how Toastmasters works. So topic for me is like how do I take my crying? So I take my crying as a strength because my type of crying doesn't come because I'm weak. Okay, so when someone triggers me, so that is the point where I start to stumble and I do not want to disappoint that person or talk something that I might hurt them. So I would like to go and stay in a room and cry, take a note and write down why I'm crying, how can I change this to a better situation, okay, what should I do, and I should control my anger so that it doesn't hurt the other person. So this is my crying. So I go to a separate place and do that and come out of that particular situation and make it as a positive situation.
Well done, well done. I would like to invite another guest today as well. Yes.
So please come forward. Come on. I'm anxiety. You're supposed to get ahead of your anxiety. Since our previous guest mentioned anger, I'm going to ask you a question. What is the last temper tantrum that you represented on someone or something? Okay, join hands. You want someone?
So she's ready with that question.
His mind is angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, Toastmasters. So the last time when I was
You got angry. Last time you got angry.
basically I'm a calm person, I never get angry that much. But the recent time I get anger. We have a little kid in our home. She used to do all those naughty things. I have to listen to everything what she does. She will never listen to me. She was telling me how I should eat, how I should write. I'm a graduate. I completed my 4 years back, and she used to teach me how I should write ABC. And she'll never listen. If I tell to her, she's just not going to encourage me. She took my diary. She took her pen. She wrote everything in my diary. And she tear the pages also. And she's shouting on me. So that's the moment I get angry on her. But immediately, what she has done is, she went to my dad. She complained on me. Finally, I have nothing to say. I said, okay, everything is my mistake. I'll get my new diary.
It happens, I guess, to everyone. We always experience something. What should that mean?
Also, in on time.
Okay, fine. I guess we have 2 more. So anyone else who's volunteering? Please come. Particular emotion that you would like? How about nostalgia?
Cheese.
Boredom? Alright, yeah, boring, right? Something that you have done when you were absolutely bored, that actually some new experience that you've learned when you were very, very bored.
Okay. In August 2018, I quit my job from Cognizant. So I'm thinking that being a housewife would be very easy. That is all the way around. So it was ulta actually. I experienced that it is a full-time job being a housewife. So at that time, after 3 months, I started to feel boredom because life. I don't want to be in this place, but I want to be in this place. So that was a very confusing situation. So to kill my boredom, I started doing many things. I made homemade chocolates. I was selling so many stationery things, reselling everything I tried, and I started my own clothing business also, online business. It was going well, but I got bored in that also. So to kill that boredom, I started to learn digital marketing, but that becomes my business now. So yeah, I think because of that boredom, I started learning digital marketing and put in that. Thank you.
That was nice. You know, I've heard of this poet called Samuel Taylor Coleridge before. Pretty popular in the English literature, 18th century. I think there was some sort of a pandemic that happened at that time. And he returned to his home. What he did was he was absolutely bored as well. what he did was, since he wanted to change the lifestyle, change what he was doing, the routine, he injected himself with LSD and psychedelics. Hallucinogens. He started dreaming of various stuff, of a kingdom and so on and so forth. And then after that experience, he returned to the normal world and he started writing this poem called Kublai Khan. And yes, it is one of the most lauded poets in English literature. Okay, I just wanted to share that. Okay, fine. Anyone else?
Yeah, and she's saying that any men who all the ladies are
I'll go next.
Sure, fine. Come in. But we didn't have ladies, right? You guess?
I think the woman is fine.
Oh, okay, fine. Sorry. Any?
I don't have any guesses. Thank you.
Fine, man. You go for nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Yes. Something. Tell me your earliest childhood memory that you have. That you look like back and you think of it in a really positive way.
Okay. Well, so thinking about the nostalgic moments in my childhood, actually I have gone through a lot of things in my childhood, but one thing that made me always laugh, or even if I say to people, people usually laugh at it, but I would like to share the same with all of you. Well, so when I was being a child, and there was a time my mom was in the kitchen and she was preparing idli, and the idli is ready. She has taken it and she has kept it on the floor, and me as a child I just went and sat on the idli cooker. And my mom used to tell it to me after I grow old, and when I look at that moment it always makes me laugh. And even if I say it to people and people used to laugh at this, and if I still remember that moment, I think it's one of the nostalgic moments that I have ever witnessed in my childhood.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, for that very interesting experience. Anyone else? Another volunteer we have? Or I think we'll finish it up? Okay, fine. Please come on, sir. Since we went through everything, how about fear? We'll go through fear. Any irrational fear that you have? Some fear that, irrational fear, something that others don't have but you specifically have. Like fear of cockroach or something like that.
I've been working as an LNT trainer. I faced a lot of new participants. Somebody from B school, some from government college, some from top university. I had a mixture of participants. So that time I found some B school students and some students. I got some fear of panic. Why not? The way of speaking, the language, something disturbed me. I'm basically from normal school and college background, but my participants they're very good at communication and something. That time I had some fear of phobia or something. Still, I'm managing with I have some lot of tips how to manage a people participant. So that's why I'm serving as a representative company as well. So there is a main faith for me.
Okay. Thank you very much. So thank you all. I would like to give it back to Toastmaster of the day, Anxiety.
Thank you, Anxiety, for throwing questions on people and making sure that you prepare them for future speeches. So I'm feeling a bit jealous now of how people came on stage and they wonderfully delivered their table topics. It's proper time to invite LB on stage. But before that, I would like to tell you a story. Why sometimes envy, jealousy, we say it is a negative emotion, but we can turn it to a positive emotion. Because once my mother said that, Priti, why do you
Focus on why this person is great, doing great, this person is good at this. Bring that inner fire, work on yourself so you can be the best, bring out the best version of yourself instead of feeling just this person has this. Work on yourself, bring that, turn that envy emotion into the fire in you and build work on yourself. That is what which I as Riley learned from my mother. Now it's proper time to call envy on stage, the quote master who always compares, who has the quotes of other successful people. So hope we don't feel jealous hearing wonderful quotes from over.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Today I am going to play the role of quote master. But now I am here not to tell any quote. I can hear my voice. Then why are you standing on the diocese? So come and simply sit here. Don't waste our little Toastmaster club time. I understand it. But now I want to develop my communication skills. So only I push myself to do any role in our little Toastmaster club routinely. This routine may be very boring for me. Who knows? For you also. But there is no way to escape from my performance. What to do? It's all text. But this routine boring workout is the success formula of our run machine King Kohli. Even God of Cricket also got envy on his performance. When a reporter asked Kohli, Virat, you scored consistently in all matches. You versatile. The pitch may be the bowling pitch or batting pitch. You don't bother about that. You scored all matches. You smashed the all bowlers. What is the secret behind that, Virat? And Virat replied, Virat mannerism is like this. And Virat replies, yeah, yes, absolutely right. I used to play in nets. Actually, I did my bowling workouts. If in practice session, if bowler bowled over pitch, I used to play the straight drive. If bowler bowled offside offense, I used to play the cover drive. If good length ball, I left that ball. If short pitch, I never failed to convert into the maximum. This is my routine bowling workouts. This helps me a lot in field while I'm batting. So this is the secret of my success. Nothing else, man. Thank you. So routine or bowling workouts regularly definitely will be lead to success. See, if you want to do our routine bowling workouts regularly, our fitness and health is much more important. Because when we feel physically fit at that time only we can do anything without any difficulties. In our society, everyone says addiction is too bad. Yes, addiction is too bad. But here, fitness is my positive addiction. Everyone thinks that this quote was said by me, but definitely not. This quote was said by famous football player Cristiano Ronaldo. When I feel physically fit, at the time only I feel mentally fit, so I can do anything what I want. Now everyone thinks that this was also said by Cristiano Ronaldo, but definitely not. This one is said by me only. Now I am going to tell you one secret. When we concentrate on physics, it improves the chemistry between the two persons. One research says, not really. Because appearance and fitness speaks who you are, what you are, and where you are. So keep pushing ourselves, stay focused, and believe in ability. Thank you. Now the stage stand over to.
Thank you, Envy. Now let's bring lightness to this meeting. We all know humor often sparks from the moment of embarrassment. It turns possible awkward situations into scenarios of laughter and connections. Let's have the joke master for today's session, Toastmaster Manu, on the stage. Kalai, Toastmaster Kalai on the stage.
So far what we covered, do you have any doubt?
Yes.
I had a doubt, who is the joke master today, Sasiya? First tell me, present, who is that? Yeah, very nice. Yeah. I'm also very interested to say a lifetime joke. Actually, when I was 17, I was very curious about dancing. I joined in dance class. That time my dance master told me, Kalai, somewhat you are not fit for the dance. your hands, legs movement is not quite good. Then I told dance master, that's why I joined it. Okay, then after 1 month I left from the dance school and joined photography diploma in multimedia, like Fatima said. I learned something. Yeah, okay. So at the time I joined in photography, I told my master. So I could not develop the photograph, black and white film to color film. He told me work on this, because I opened the dark room. I saw the film, where is the photograph? I could not find it. It was very black color only. Then he told me, you show some film, golden film, you know very well. You may show in outside, what will happen? Immediately, nothing will come. Black picture only come. Okay. So by the way, let's go to the session. I have 2 buckets. Okay. The capacity is 10 liter. Okay. I have 2 10-rupee coins. I drop the 2 coins from the same height, same speed. One bucket, 15 degrees centigrade. One bucket is 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So which one touch the bottom? Can you tell me now?
Until you drop it.
I drop it out.
You didn't say that.
Which one will drop the bottom of the bucket? Both will touch. No. 15 degree Fahrenheit will be the ice. The coin bounce back from the bucket. Okay. So I have one James Bond. I'm a fan of James Bond. Once upon a time, James Bond taken a room, 5-star hotel. He slipped in the room. That time, somebody knocking the door. So James Bond opened the door. He saw a beautiful lady who was impressed. He asked me, "What do you want?" She told me, "Sorry, mistakenly I knocked your door." Then she left. James Bond suddenly he took his gun. Why? You know answer? She is a beautiful lady. He mistakenly knocked the door. But James Bond was very upset. Why? She took the gun. First. Do you know answer?
No.
You are suspicious. Why? Because how the person don't know about room number? She is staying alone in the room. She try to open the door only. How can the same room person knock the door? Okay, answer without any further ado. I'd like to hand over the stage to my colleague.
Thank you, embarrassment. Toastmaster Pralay taught us it's okay to laugh at ourselves sometimes, and thank you for lighting up the meeting. Now it's time for us to call boredom on stage. Often curiosity sparks out from boredom. We go for, we are feeling bored, let's search for new information, do things. Like Toastmaster Vani said, out of boredom she came to digital marketing. A beautiful journey she described. So now we will invite Toastmaster Preetika, the news master, boredom.
This week, Toastmaster John has posted role players list in the group. Everyone was like, I want to be speaker, I want to be evaluator, I want to be listener. One role is left. So yesterday evening, late evening, Toastmaster John messaged me, this role is left, you take it up. Then I found, I think this is a boring role. That's why it is being left out. And I started feeling boring to prepare for this one. So now I ended up taking my notes along with me here. People are moving away from news. I'm not saying. A recent study from Oxford University is saying. A significant finding from this study is 39% of people people are actively avoiding news. That is an increase from 29% from 2017. Additionally, only 46% of people are extremely interested in news. That is a fall from 63% in 2017. A fall of 15% in less than 6 to 7 years. Why people are turning away from news?
It's very negative.
So even if you consume news in social media, that is also counted as a news only.
No, everywhere news is negative.
Negative.
Most of the news channels very bad.
Yeah, and then misleading. Yeah. As you all rightly pointed out, one major reason for people moving away from news is the prevalence of fake news. Many feel overwhelmed by the fake news in social media, and they also worry about news channels that try to push agendas and manipulate information. So what's the solution? Fake news is not new. Throughout the history, human beings have been a post-truth species. If you take an example in history, they did propaganda during World War II. They created falsehood about their enemies, justifying their action. There is a person called Joseph Goebbels. He is a Nazi propaganda minister. He famously said, he is actually a master at using fake news. He said, a lie told once is a lie told 1,000 times becomes a truth. And also in past, Japan has created a fake country. Even today, during COVID-19 pandemic, there were so many fake news about treatments, virus, and the consequences were some people even afraid, confused to take up vaccination. So fake news have real world consequences. So it's important for us to distinguish fake news from the reality. So to do so, we have to invest our time and effort to uncover biases and to verify the source of information. Don't feel boring to do this job. If you want reliable information, pay for it. If you get news for free, there is more chance that you are the product there. Also, you could consider reading peer-reviewed scientific literature and writing from reviewed academic sources for more authentic information. In conclusion, fake news remains, but we should try to find out the truth. Thank you. Over to Toastmasters.
Thank you, Gordon, for building up us the curiosity for reading news. So, apart from the emotions which all we have spoken about and people coming on stage, I would like to tell about the most important factor with me is the ball of self-belief. This ball is, we form that ball in our mind. The ball where those certain people, if you see certain stages of your life, people would have commented past, appreciated you. They would have scolded you, or they would have made you cry. So it's up to us what positive things we are taking and forming the belief. There's some people who tell you can't do this, you're not fit for this. These all things, these all are negative thoughts, negative words. It is up to us how we are forming that ball. If we are confident enough, like we can take those times where people have appreciated us, the things we are good and people has praised us, the things, this you can believe, you can form a ball and you can have it in situations which will help you battle and overcome difficulties in future. Rather than taking negative feeling, you are not worth it, you can't do it, you're ugly. Those forms a negative ball in your mind and it will have really worse effects future on. This happened with me as well. I have dealt with it now, so you also don't go through the same situation. Make a good self-belief ball and have it in your mind to face difficult challenges in future. Now it's again time for the sadness to come on stage and give an elaborate report.
Thank you for the beautiful introduction. Toastmasters. Well, so let's get into the general evaluation. So for that, firstly we will go to the individual evaluation. So firstly I would like to call the evaluator 1. Toastmaster Malay.
So I would like to congratulate my target speaker, Fatima. So let's give a big round of applause for her. Actually, she created impact. In fact, in this first speech, she was confident about her speech. Especially, I would like to appreciate her body language. So I noticed that her body language is very confident. She, his thought is body language. This is center, both legs very strong and body is back and very confident body language, I would say. Okay, so which was very amazing. Your body language very nice, especially. And secondly, the clarity, voice clarity plays a vital role. She is very spontaneous in speech, entire speech was very nice. Secondly, voice modulation also very nice. He started at a childhood age, very slow voice, and when teenage and college age, he spoke very nicely as well. And eye contact. So she was very confident about the audience. She knows about the audience awareness. She eye contacted each and every person. That was very good quality, I would say. And justice. So Jester also, Manny, he was happiness, he shows his gesture as well. When which part of the story she was very bad, some sad moment, she shows some bad gesture as well, the face. Yeah. And apart from important takeaways in this speech. Yeah. She started with a village girl. She was really very hard, and she moved to metro city. Yeah, and she studied. It's a favorite course, multimedia, and this was very nice. Especially now, she was very good position. She's in corporate audit team. That was fantastic. Suggestion. I could have some suggestion for us, especially stage movement. So you fix one particular place. I think you start from the ending. At least a little bit of movement. Your starting story was this. Little bit of 1 feet movement is okay also. So that is the one part. And second part is pause. So it was so fluent. So pause is required. There are some few people can try to follow your speech. So pause is required. These are 2 suggestions from myself. So thank you.
Now I like to call the second evaluator, Toastmasters.
Okay, Toastmasters Saranya, congratulations on completing project 2 of level 1. What a versatile speaker, no? So she showed one another face of her today, and I thought that's a great plus, because like right now you are in that place where you are yet to figure out what your style is. Now try out all of these different styles and see what exactly works for you. Okay, I think with that I would like to start with saying like I'm really bad at following, but and I'm good at suggesting. But I would like to tell things that I think I will follow from the way you spoke in your speech. Okay, so things that I noticed from your speech. You started with blue satin maran that everybody could relate to. Like, hey, this looks interesting. We got into this Vijay TV mode and we said, listen to this. That was very nice. Second, you started with the story of Mayana Kollai and clear, very descriptive storytelling of what you were doing, what you were seeing, what you were thinking, all those things is descriptive storytelling. Not just saying, my exam was there, this was there, this was there, but instead saying, oh, that was happening, everybody was having fun, I was sitting here and I was studying and all of those things. That was very descriptive in telling the story. And it had a lot of timed punches. Like we all love, like we all have different subjects that we hate, but we all have one subject, we all have different subjects that we love, but we have one subject that we hate, and that is math. And it was perfectly punched. And it was like a lot of jokes were nicely punched. That I loved very much. You pulled audience a lot of times. You pulled Jaida, you pulled Sasi, you called their names out during the speech. That I loved very much. And when I said 7 up, you didn't even want to tell what the gyan was, but you did it in front of them and you said, hey, like you are all looking at me right now. And that is one very new technique that I learned from a YouTube video, where they say, you do this, like you talk what the audience might be thinking at that particular time. So you stop your speech and say, right now Toastmasters is thinking, and tell something, and immediately you will say, first they pulled something from our side. Second, they also said what they might be thinking. Actually, everybody was thinking the same. And you did that. That was very, very nice. Now, suggestions. These are not recommendation as such, but like ideas that I got in my head while we were doing this. I thought you started with blue Satai Maran. It would have been awesome if you ended with blue Satai Maran. Something like saying, hey, don't be a blue Satai Maran, change the color of your shirt, or something like that. Would have been an awesome idea. Second, I thought that bro, study well, bro. I thought if that was the beginning, it would have been awesome. Because that's an advice that I gave somebody. But where was I last year? And then start from there and bring that journey together. I thought it would have been a good idea. One thing with respect to your body language alone, where you did this and this and this multiple times. Instead, most people prefer horizontal movement, but I would say move according to what your script is. You say, hey, our friends decided to do this. We went to the restaurant. 7 months I was sitting here doing nothing. 3 months I was doing all of those things. Things like that relates to it. So you also move and you also time it accordingly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zone. Now I'd like to call the third evaluator, Toastmaster Mano.
So on behalf of you Toastmasters, I would like to congratulate my target speaker, Toastmaster Abhida Shah, who has been a versatile speaker and brought out today's theme inside out. Yeah, regarding the general things, she excelled at her spoken language. The spoken language was very clear and easily understood. She used very simple languages. Only thing is there was a pause in between the sentences. So probably you might avoid such a thing in the future. That is one positive aspect. And another thing is that she was able to engage the audience in a proper manner, and she used her hand gestures and bodily movements also, and she could have efficiently utilized the platform instead of sticking on to one particular spot. Probably you could have moved around the platform right from here and from this end to that end, etc. Comedy part, they were, of course, she instilled a lot of comedy into her subject proper, and of course that was appealing also. And regarding the audience awareness, she was able to evince and engage a beautiful awareness and engagement of the audience in an appreciable manner. Kudos to you. Clarity, it was good, and she excelled at. And another thing is eye contact. She engaged the audience and effectively used the eye contact. This thing. Comfort zone. She felt comfortable with the audience, and vice versa. The audience also were quite comfortable with her speech performance. Vocal variety. She used her tonality. Of course, you still have to use your tone, because the tonality was almost proper. There should be ebbs and eddies like. So whenever you find such kind of situations, you need to be mentally conscious about your tonality and see that you infuse so much of ebbs and eddies. What do you call it? Higher octave and lower octave, like that you can infuse. Overall, the speech was a very good speech, very nice. to hear simple languages because too much of vocabulary definitely will not attract the speech and will make the audience at the loggerheads. So she used very simple language, and again that is the most important thing, and she gets the 3 pluses. Thank you. In overall, it was a very good speech. Applause to you. Thank you. Thanks for participating.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manohar. Now it's time to call my fellow emotion angry on stage to give her input.
I think you all decided not to see my anger. I think most of us decided, I think. Speaker 1 took, Toastmaster Fatima took 5 minutes, 5 seconds. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. And Toastmaster Saranya took 4 minutes, 38 seconds. And Toastmaster Abhidasha took 6 minutes, 9 seconds. And in table topic session, Toastmaster Fatima took 1 minute, 40 seconds. Toastmaster Pritika took 1 minute, 11 seconds. Guest Shalini took 1 minute, 32 seconds. Toastmaster Jayamani took 1 minute, 32 seconds. Toastmaster Vani took 1 minute, 23 seconds. Toastmaster Bharat took 1 minute, 1 second. And Toastmaster Kalimani took 1 minute, 3 seconds. And when it comes to evaluator, Toastmaster Kalimani took 2 minutes, 51 seconds. And evaluator Toastmaster John took 3 minutes to 28 seconds. So just kindly note on it. And Toastmaster Manoharan took 3 minutes, 3 seconds. So kindly note on it, sir. And I want to conclude my speech with saying that lost time is never found again. You got it? Lost time is never found again. So use it wisely. Thank you. Over to
Thank you, emotion anger, for delivering your report. And now I'd like to call the second emotion, fear, Toastmaster Arthur, to represent her emotion.
Thank you, Chandra. Thank you all the speakers and role players. So as your counter, I noticed a great effort from everyone to minimize the filler words. So I'll give you a brief report. First, the speakers. Toastmaster Fatima used more than 5 times so, and 2 times today, and 3 times and less than 5 times a. Toastmaster Saranya used 3 times and less than 5 times a, and a lot of times so. And Toastmaster Abhidasha less than 5 times a and 2 times and. And other role players, Toastmaster Srinath used less than 5 hours. Toastmaster Vani used more than 5 hours, but 2 buts and 3 so's. Toastmaster Pritika used less than 5 hours. Toastmaster Bharat used less than 5 hours. Toastmaster Kruti used more than 5 hours. 3 times who and 3 times so. Toastmaster Kala used more than 5 times some and 5 times hours. More than 5 times hours, and very often he uses okay and right. And Toastmaster John used more than 5 hours and used like 3 times. Toastmaster Nandini used less than 5 hours. Toastmaster Manu used less than 5 hours. Toastmaster Devendra used more than 5 hours and had a long pause and had 2 ands, unwanted ands. Toastmaster Sasi used 3 times so and more than 5 hours. 2 times regular. Thank you.
Thank you, Theo, for your report. And now I'd like to call the next emotion, joy, Toastmaster Srinath, to present your report.
Toastmaster for that. I'm happy that speaker has used the word of the day yesterday. Starting from Toastmaster Fatima, used 2 times the word of the day. And I found the many words you have used. Exploratory position, right? Exploratory position, incredible, fantastic. Then the Toastmaster Abhinand Shah used the word different word. I was hearing this word only. Crocodile, right? It's meaning the truth. Yes. So I found that some speaker I used the you know, like 1 or 2 times. Like my suggestion is that keep pause for some time and then you use the word, because that it makes not able to understand properly if you use the you know frequently. So that's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Joy. And now I'd like to cover one of the important emotions in our meeting. Who's going to rewind the entire thing? Those ones of you.
So are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the birth month and year of Toastmaster Fatima?
October 1993.
Okay. Thank you, Sisi. What was the little girl Fatima's engaging skill?
Drawing.
Yeah. What is grammarian's emotion today?
Joy.
How many months before Toastmaster Saranya started to prepare?
3.
Toastmaster Saranya's family should not answer. What exam Toastmaster Saranya's friend appeared for when she was... Okay. Ram was helping his mom with what? In Toastmaster Abhidasha's speech. Yeah, okay. Name of the 4 children.
Raja,
Raja, Kanchan, okay. Rai, okay. Pinky. Super. How many emotions are there in, which is the emotion Toastmaster Kriti left in her home? Disgust. Okay. As a nostalgic listener today, who was the TMOD of 175th meeting? Nice. Thank you. Go to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster, wanting the nostalgia for bringing out the beautiful memories. Right? So let's get into the overall general evaluation report. So as I'm wearing blue shirt, don't think that I'm criticized much. Right? So right from the start of the meeting, Toastmaster Santosh, as I said, he has done a great job wherein he compared the ingredients which is important for the recipe. Similar to that, the ground rules of a meeting or a Toastmaster meeting is very significant. And he also compared the scary, he asked us by questioning what is the scariest movie you have witnessed, and he compared it to speaking on stage. So great job on that, Toastmaster Santosh. And moving on to the presiding officer, she has firstly welcomed all the associates who has been recently elected and congratulated them. And then she also welcomed the guests warmly. So great job on that, Toastmaster Kritika. She hasn't missed out anything. And moving on to the fellow emotions of mine. At first, Toastmaster Nandini, the anger. So actually, I really like the way how she adapted to that emotion, and she also followed the dress code as well, and in red. And it was really fun when she was connected to that particular emotion and delivering the introduction as well as the report. When she says that you all must have to be on your time to not see me on angles. So these things made us all laugh and made her introduction really great. Great job on that, Toastmaster Nandini. And she has also gave a very clear and detailed report as a timer. Great job. And moving on to the silent timer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Santosh has done a great job wherein he has raised the color cards at correct time, wherein it helped us to stop us within the time. Great job on that, Toastmaster Santosh. Now moving on to the next emotion, which is fear. So Toastmaster Ritu. So I really loved the way that how she adapted herself to that emotion, wherein she was walking on the stage and then she started giving an introduction. And I'm very glad that that she did not fear and leaving the stage without shaking the hand. She shook the hands and yeah, she really adapted herself for that emotion and she gave a clear introduction of what an accountant does. And during her report also she gave a very detailed report on how many hours and the repeated words that everybody has used in this meeting. Great job on the Toastmaster review. Now moving on to the grammarian. So Toastmaster Srinath, so similar to this, his emotion. So he came up with a very enthusiastic way. He started delivering his introduction and he gave a word of the day. I am very happy that most of us have used it today. I am happy for the grammarian. And he has also congratulated the people who has used the word of the day. He did not miss that. And yeah, he has also delivered a good report as well. Great job on the Toastmaster Srinath. And moving on to the listener, Toastmaster Vani, the nostalgia. Yes, she has gave a very clear introduction on what her role has to be while comparing with the emotion. And then during her report, she clearly made us engage with her question, where it really, actually this role was very aptful for this particular emotion, I believe. And she has clearly asked the questions that made us all to recall the entire meeting. Great job on that, Toastmaster Vani. Moving on to the Newsmaster, who's Pritika, who was enacting the emotion boredom. Well, it was very great that she itself how felt boring to prepare for the role, and how everyone else was bored for taking up the role. She clearly related the role very well, and she has also went an extra mile on saying why seeing news is important, and she also spread some awareness about the fake news and what are the things that we have to analyze while seeing the news. Great job on that, Toastmaster Pritika. And the Court Master, Toastmaster Sasikumar. So, okay. So his emotion was envy, and I hope you all got envy after seeing his performance today. And yeah, he really did a great job when he was narrating the commentator as well as Virat Kohli standing there. So these are some really good things that we can all do when we go for some extra mile while we are doing this auxiliary roles. And yeah, so great job on that, Toastmaster Sasikumar, and I hope people got really envy about seeing the performance of you. And the Joke Master, Toastmaster Kalaimani, he has done a very good job, and I would say Toastmaster Kalaimani has seen a significant improvement in his Toastmaster career, because he has been there for a long time in his club, seeing him from the beginning days. While seeing at him now, I think he has definitely improved a lot when it comes to speaking with people and the comfort level of stage. Great job on that, Toastmaster Kalaimani, and your jokes, and few of your jokes worked out very well. Great job on that. And yeah, the table topic master, so he gave a very creative introduction and he went on saying about the anxiety. And I'm very happy that he has kept the topics related to the theme, which made the session more interesting. Just one thing that I wanted, I just felt is like probably the introduction of the table topic master could have been a little crisp. Other than that, you have done a fantastic job. And yeah, so I think as we are already going out of time, so let me say for TT speaker, everyone has done a great job. And special kudos to the guests who have spoken. That's Shalini and Jayamalini. I didn't see they are not that nervous when they are speaking. They finished their qualifying limit and they have done a very good job as well. And especially Jayamalini was so nervous when she was there, and after she comes to the stage, we felt how comfortable she was, and she made us all laugh throughout her speech. Great job, both the guests, for taking your time and spending on the stage and made us all laugh. Yes. I think all the evaluators have done a great job, and some of the things that I wanted to mention is, so everyone has clearly mentioned the speech objectives, and one thing that I wanted to make sure for the future evaluators is don't reveal the title of the speech, so it will be revealed by the Toastmaster of the day, so don't do that for the future evaluators. And other than that, everyone has done a great job. and don't miss to summarize your report as well. So this is one thing you can all follow from future. And moving on to the most important person of today's meeting, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kriti. So I hope this meeting will be a different feeling for every one of us because of she has bring in a lot of characters, she has put in a lot of efforts and bringing out the, she has named each characters by relating to their roles, and it made us all go on an emotional journey, and the meeting is nothing short of adventurous because of Toastmaster Kriti's efforts. So great job on the Toastmaster Kriti. Yeah. So I really like the way she asked us to follow the dress code and the activities she has done, and the way that every role players have followed that particular dress code and the emotion that they are given. It was fantastic, and I hope this meeting was really great for every one of us. I think I did not miss anyone. Yes, thank you, and over to you, Riley.
I'm feeling very sad because I don't have to speak a lot, but I'm running short of time, and sadness took a lot of time. So before I wind up, I would like to just tell that let's all try to balance out the emotions. Sometimes anxiety takes over and messes up, like what will happen in the future, what will happen in this, what will happen, like overthinking, a lot of things messes up. So let's try to balance, be calm, and let's work on, all emotions are important in their respective ways. So bring all the emotions, make it work together, like you can achieve whatever you want. Don't make any emotion overcome each other. That's it. Before I walk out of the stage, I just want to acknowledge all the role players who have followed the dress code, who have played the role. As I call the names, please just stand up. Toastmaster Bharat playing sadness, Toastmaster Sasi playing envy, Toastmaster Pritika playing boredom, Toastmaster Nandini playing anger, Toastmaster Ritu playing fear, then Toastmaster Trivendran playing anxiety, then who else? Toastmaster Sheena joy, nostalgia. Thank you all. Thank you, you guys made the team go on. With your support, I had my Toastmaster, the team going really well. Thank you. I appreciate your efforts. Over to the presenters.
I hope this meeting was colorful and joyful with a lot of different emotions. Now is the crucial time to select the best speakers, best role players and all the people. Ballots will be sent to the guest group and all official group. Please vote for the best speakers and all. Santosh, is that being sent? Sorry, it's not sent. I appreciate all of you for voting because everybody was so serious. Like a teacher gave an assignment, everybody was looking at it all. Okay. What is the time now? 5:40? 3? 2? So we are jumping to 5:43. Are we on time?
We started on time.
Yeah, we started on time, but you're finishing 10 minutes late. But that's a great improvement from the previous meeting. I appreciate all of you for carefully looking at timer card. Next week we can do even more and try to end it at 5:30. A special thanks to our Toastmaster of the day because she made this meeting more colorful with a lot of different emotions. This was first time I am experiencing a different meeting here with a lot of emotions. And it's a custom to again receive a feedback from our guest. Could you please tell how this meeting went and what?
Ask her to come here.
How did it make you feel?
No, ask her to come here.
Yeah, please come.
Yeah, so it was like I didn't expect this much, and very first day when I came, it was about emotions, and I was very easily able to connect with everyone. And this is a versatile group, I can say. Definitely, the word of the day fixes here very well. So, what I've seen this online. Doing online, but coming to the front of the stage and talking is a great advantage. So I see that's what I didn't expect this. So this is really great, more than what I expected. So, thank you everyone.
A small correction to some of the Toastmasters here. Jayamalini is not anymore a guest. She is the Toastmaster from today. I'm very happy to induct our new Toastmaster today. Is the ballot results are ready? I want to give a small clarification on how to do level 1 project flow. There's been a lot of confusion here. The project title is evaluation and feedback. To finish this project, you have to follow 3 steps. First, you have to give a speech. We will make sure that you have an experienced Toastmaster evaluating your speech. First, you have to do a speech, and based on your feedbacks, you have to redo the same speech by implementing all the feedbacks. And the third step is you have to play the role of speaker evaluator. You have to give a good constructive feedbacks. So only when you finish these 3 steps, you finish level 1 project 4. Okay?
Those three happen on the same day.
No sir, on a different day.
So please repeat.
First step, you have to give a speech. You will definitely have an experienced Toastmaster giving feedbacks. You have to redo the same speech by applying all the feedbacks. The third step is you have to play the role of speaker evaluator for any of the Toastmasters. Any doubts?
So that speaker evaluator will be evaluated by somebody else.
Yes sir.
That's what the clarity I mean.
Yes, yes.
So if I am going to give my repeat speech the next week, then the subsequent week then I have to play the role of evaluator so that I complete my role.
Yes.
Right?
Balance. So with what role you can start? Speaker? So everybody is excited for speaker. So I'll announce the best speaker at the last. Okay, we'll begin with best table topic speaker. This is our newly joined Toastmaster, Toastmaster Jayanamala. Best role player, main role player. Any guesses? Of course, it's our TMOD Toastmaster crew. Best evaluator is Toastmaster John. So for the tag role player, we have a tie between 2 people. So we have 2 chicks. We'll ask Jaina to pick one. We'll see who is that lucky person. Yeah, pick one. So the best role player, that lucky person, is today's fear Toastmaster with you.
You can say who the other person is.
Yes. So finally, the best speaker of the day is Toastmaster Saranya. So we will all meet next week on Sunday in the same place. Now I call this 176th Weather Toastmaster meeting adjourned. Please gather here for a good